All right, welcome to New Live. We are doing Sandland Beelzebub today. He will be our protagonist of the night. And yeah, I don't know a lot about Sandland. I have seen some videos and I know his name is Beelzebub, son of Dabura. He's still in the universe of Dragon Ball Z. Yesterday, Spider Ghost recommended it, so I really like the character. I really like that his design is a bit skinnier than Dragon Ball Z's muscular characters. And tonight, I'm looking to have fun with these characters. All right, welcome. All right away, we're gonna get started. So what we're doing is we're doing a 15-minute stream, 15-minute sketches, about an hour to stream. Still, not 100% sure how long it will take, but usually it's about 2 hours and change. Let's see, making sure that everything is running smooth. All right, and we are. Let's see, are we moving? Yes, we're moving. We have sound. And we're moving and we're grooving. I also want to invite you on Thursday. We're doing a drawing hangout. Welcome, Grant BB. On Thursday, we're doing a drawing hangout where we will be drawing together. Still haven't decided what we're drawing, but we will be drawing something. All right, let's see. Okay, we got one, two. Let's open up our TikTok on this thing. Oh, it goes upside down. All right. And the first drawing, quick welcome. I think today we're gonna start with a different. Usually I just do the face forward, but today we're gonna be doing this guy first. We're gonna be doing him in profile view, staring into the abyss. You know what? Let me see. The same drawing I know, but I want to get used to drawing more like this. Drawing more like in the manga style. This is black and white, and all I'm doing is black and white drawings. It could be cool to just capture him like this. Okay, let me put this aside. All right, and here we go. Wait, forgot the timer. And let me reset it. Somehow everything just goes loses its thing when starting to record. All right, we got 14 minutes on the clock. And where were we? Boom, boom. All right. So today we're doing Beelzebub from Zanland. It is from the 2000s, but it's less known. It's one of Akira Toriyama's uh, other stories. We had fun yesterday drawing Piccolo, and today we're gonna do another pointy ear peoples. You guys had a good one, had a good night. All right, let's just do some placeholder here for the hair and the horns. Okay, so doing our bean method that we always do, which is about two ovals touching each other, and you create this shape. And with this shape, you can do anything. Hey Aldo, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the likes. This is the bean method, which is something that I use all the time. You could do something in perspective, where the guy's coming towards you, or he's upside down. And again, same thing. So we got a bean here. His head is over here. One hand doing like a handstand or a freeze or some sort. There we go. So same method, different positions, different poses. All right. So also, if you guys are curious about Procreate, is that that's the software that I'm using. I just dropped a little tutorial on YouTube on different things that you can do with Procreate. Hey Kalima, and welcome Cat. Today we're doing Beelzebub from Sandland, which is a less known Akira Toriyama's creation, but I still think it's pretty cool. My Apple Pencil can undo. Well, I undo with the finger, but I tap. You can program it actually to undo by double tapping it like this. But for me, just I erase. But yeah, you can program it to undo, just double tap. But yeah, check out my a little bit of a diving into Procreate on my YouTube channel, Artclstudios, where I speak about some of the features that people don't talk a lot about. You can make books, you can make animations, you can make filters in Procreate. So go check that out when you have time. Justin, thank you for the follow. And love, thank you for the badges for the gift. All right, so we have 10 minutes on the clock. So the way my live streams work is that you guys get to challenge me to draw anything tonight after I do my first sketch. Usually I do a 15-minute sketch, and then you guys get to choose what I draw for 10 minutes. Then I go back to my 15 minutes and so on and so forth. Okay, there we go. And this is my first time ever drawing Beelzebub. I like his design. It's a little bit on the slimmer side. John, welcome, welcome. But I will try to keep the same essence that I always do for my characters, which is a little bit on the smaller side. Um, but Beelzebub is somewhat what I like about design. Like it's not so strong, not so big. And yeah. Hey Spidey, welcome, welcome. Ellie Do Devils Artist. How's it going? It's going good, man. Thank you again for the suggestion. Spidey Ghost. I've seen a little bit of not a documentary, but like a little short about Sandland. So I learned a little bit about it, but definitely looking forward to your streaming on Monday. Streaming Sandland, just a game that I've been trying to learn more about in the story. Pretty cool. All right, we got 9 minutes left. 9 minutes left, and we are almost done with this guy. To his knees. Make his shorts a little bit shorter. Welcome, Mary, Marty. Welcome, John. Thank you for passing by. All right. Boom. How's your day going today? I had a bit of a nice day. I think pretty productive. I was able to put out a new YouTube video. Can't wait for that day. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Did you beat it, by the way? Did you beat Sandland already, or are you on the process to beat it? Um, think this is almost there. And yeah, so Bubbles, Josen, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm starting to see the reason why I started sketching, and it's because I want to develop my own mangas or comic book, may say, but I feel like a manga is truly closer to what I want to do. I don't want to do too much colors at first, just have the story out, not worry too much about matching the right colors and whatever, but making sure that I have somewhat of a good story. And I think I might be able to finish from the jump, just not having to retouch. Usually, what I do is I go back after the stream is over and I'll retouch it and add some contrast. But I think I might have time this time. I feel like I'm getting a little faster, so may not have to go back and retouch. It's good. Oh yeah, actually working trying to be a 3D artist. I'm actually working on trying to be. Oh, nice, Thomas. Thomas, yours truly. Welcome to the stream. Very nice. Yeah, 3D is fun, man. 3D is really cool. What program are you using for 3D? All right, so we got this guy almost done. Have you heard of Nomad Sculpt? Mr. Cartoonist, welcome to the stream. All right, so let me see if I can add my, yeah, I guess that's a little bit of my twist, creating a little bit of square feet. When I these are considered studies, so I'm like looking at it, drawing it, but I'm not copying it off the bat. I always change some things here and there, like the tail. Mine, I could do it a little bit smaller. The cape, and what I usually do is the head bigger, and he has a big head, so I don't think it's gonna be a big difference today. So I'm just gonna have fun with this one. I'm actually really young and don't have any experience. I'm thinking Blender. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, Blender is a fun program. It's a free program and it's great. You could do anything. It's a big program, so I'll suggest to watch some tutorials if you're jumping into it, just so that you know the interface and things like that. But yeah, 3D is so fun. I um I do some 3D myself. I use Blender a lot, but lately I've been using my tablet mainly to work and create things. And on the tablet, there's a program called Nomad Sculpt. It's about like I think $10 to $16, if I'm not mistaken, and it's a really fun app. You can make sculptures and then put them in Blender. You can get them ready to print straight off of Nomad Sculpt, I believe. But I feel like at the end everything goes through Blender. Hey IDK, welcome to the live. Thank you for the likes. And how old are you, Nomad? Thomas. You're never too young, I'll say, but um, yeah, just get work on it, and take a challenge. Join some Discord, join groups, people that are doing 3D, and get involved. Yeah, actually, just started learning that in high school, 14. All right, very well, very nice, man. It's always good to know what you want to do um, at a young age. That way, everything just uh, you have a better idea of what you want to do, and you get to do things early. You know, make your mistakes early and get over your fears, that kind of thing. Spidey, yeah, I'm actually in the process of beating it, but for this stream, I'll be playing Sandland from the start. Oh, nice. Today I was working on a short video. It's a speed painting of one of my digital drawings. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, also, if anyone wants to join on Thursday, feel free to join the Discord. The link is in my bio. And yeah, we'll be drawing. It's a drawing hangout we have on Thursday where we just join and talk about random topics, and just main purpose is just to draw. If you're an artist, feel free to join in. If you know somebody that's an artist, let them know about it. Send them the link. Feel free to share this stream with anyone that's a fan of Dragon Ball Z or friend that's into anime. And let him know that I told you to send it to him. All right, welcome George Pena, BR Briscoe, Thomas. Let's see. Would you recommend a large computer, or does it matter for the start running and speed? Uh, for starting, I'll say whatever you can. You know, now if you're gonna be doing big renders and things like that, then that would suggest more RAMs and more computing power. But to get started with it, you don't need a big computer. You can use anything, I'll say. Um, but yeah, and you'll find out as you get into it. All right, we got 1 minute left, and we still have the hair. The cape is somewhat done. Let's do the hair. Okay. But yeah, Blender is it's I don't think it's a big program. Let me see. I actually haven't opened Blender in a really long time. Let me pause this real quick just to verify. Let's see. Blender is there we go. It's almost a gigabyte, less than a gigabyte. So um again, if you're going to be rendering animation and things like that, then you may need a bigger computer. But if you're just going to be doing sculpting or modeling, you don't need a big computer. So yeah. Oops. All right, we got 50 seconds. Let's get through with this. Very nice. I like this guy's hair because for some reason, whenever I was doing Dragon Ball Z's characters, Saiyan's hair, the character looks cool as fuck. All right, cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the likes. Um, this is Beelzebub from Sandland. It's a Toriyama original, the same guy who made Dragon Ball Z. He made this character. And yeah, I'm learning about his story. One of my friends on YouTube is gonna be streaming on Monday. The game, his name is Spider Ghost. Wolfpack, welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, I forgot the blaze. Time is up. All right, I have to draw. Okay, let's stop the duck from quacking. All right, welcome to the Art Zone, Wolfpack. I'll be drawing too. Nice. So yeah, feel free to join the Discord. We'll be joining together on Thursday, and I'll be streaming. So you guys will be also on air. If you guys want to have your microphones on. Connect the back line, the eye, more on the top line. Let's see. Once. I have drawn this dude from Sandland. All right, cool, cool, cool. Thank you for the likes. On TikTok, connect the eye. What do you mean? Oh, like this part. So usually when I'm drawing, this one is like one of the first characters that I've gone a little bit closer to what they really look like, but I always change some things. So what I'm drawing is usually I'm studying and I'm practicing to get better at my style. Hey, what's up, Crispy? Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you, by the way. Thank you, Wolfpack. All right, so today we're doing Sandland, and it's time for the challenge from you guys. How do I join Discord? So from the Discord, just go to the link in my bio. It could take it to YouTube, and on YouTube you'll see the Discord link there. It should be working. I've been dealing with the Discord link for the past couple of weeks, so it should be working now. Thank you for those coming by, and for those who were in the stream last week. Appreciate you guys. Crispy Wolf Spider, Spider Ghost. I said Wolf Spider. Sounds like a cool concept. And yeah, feel free to join. I still haven't posted what we're going to be drawing. I might do a poll to see what you guys think either today or tomorrow. Hey, Spidey. RT Champagne. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let me do his notes a little bit smaller. Yeah, but I like this guy's design. It's pretty cool. I guess even when they're like, so this, I think this is the demon prince. He's the son of Dabura, and even when he makes these kind of characters, now he adds hair to it. It's invalid. Ah, okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, that thing always gives me problems. All right, let me check if I go into. By the way, feel free to drop a character that you want me to draw on the comments. So now you guys will take, it will be up to you guys to tell me what I should draw. Let's see. So Discord, look up. Oops. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. What is it? Invalid. Okay, cool. Let me see one more time. So bear with me here as I am trying to connect the Discord again. All right, and thank you to the new subscriber, or 2 new subscribers on YouTube. Thank you. All right, let's see. So Discord link also invalid. Oh, come on. All right. So let's go into drawing hangouts. Copy link. Oh, no, 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 no. Where were we? Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm updating the Discord link. Also, feel free to send me a DM, and then I'll send you the link in case. In case you don't see it. But oh, that's a big link. Let me see. Okay, let me see if that works. Wait, it expires. So I have someone for you to draw, character I created. All right, drop them in the. Okay, so we have a really long link. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. So it'll be best if it's already a character that's known, just because I could just Google him on Discord. I mean, on Pinterest. Oops. but we can get to that on Thursday if you want to draw. Your one idea I have just now from you saying that is that we can swap OCs and each one of us draw someone else's OCs on Thursday. That might be a cool idea. The other idea is to draw like Toonami characters. All right, so okay, so the Discord link is updated. It's a long link. I apologize, but nonetheless, it's working now, and it's gonna take you directly to the drawing hangout. Okay, and there you'll see the last drawing that we did, the last hangout. All right, cool, cool, cool. How long do you think you'll be live? I'll be live for about 2 hours, more or less. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get to the next character. Let's see on Hey Spidey, welcome. Hi Spider, Ghost, hi Crispy Spider. All right, cool, cool. All right, if you guys have a suggestion now, will be your time to drop it in the comments. Leave me a comment on who should I draw next. And this is a challenge that I do every time I'm streaming, where you guys get to choose a character for. Um, hold on, would you draw my OC next? Well, that's what I was saying. That on Thursday we can do OC swaps. So if you guys have original characters on Thursday, we can all swap our character and have someone else draw our character. I think it's a cool idea that way. We all have something to draw, or I just that came to my mind. All right, welcome, welcome to the stream. Let me see something. How would this look if I make it shorter? Oh man, and thank you again, Spidey, for this suggestion. I think this is a really cool character. Hey, Tulin and Seb, welcome to the stream. All right, been live for about half an hour now, and let's see. If you guys don't have a suggestion, I'll just continue. I'm really excited about drawing this guy, and by the way, I just finished the Vegeta that I did on like the second stream, and pretty happy with it. I wish the shadows would be a little bit better, but what's the character's name? Uh, yeah, this will be a new video coming up on my YouTube channel. This was the one of the, I think 2 weeks ago I put this one up with a conversation, and then this will be a new video that I'll be working on soon. And yeah, some of them are coming up. So this character's name is Beelzebub from Sandland. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. This is so epic. All right, let's see. Will be what is he? He's drinking something, huh? All right, so this will be our next drawing for tonight. Boom, let's create a new layer. Welcome, Anthony, David, Liquid, Shadow. Welcome. So again, this is Beelzebub from Sandland. Sandland, Toriyama story. Okay. Water is hard to get in Sandland. Water is hard to get in. Oh, nice. I just saw that this they pretty much explain the state of the world in Dragon Ball Z in Sandland, and they explain why there is so much looks the Mad Max world Looks like Dragon Ball Z pretty much. Hey Brian, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. All right. Welcome, welcome. All right. So, flash go. All right. We're moving on to our next drawing of tonight. Again, we're doing this is Beelzebub from Sandland. This was suggested by Spidey Ghost over on YouTube. And you weren't kidding when you said I was gonna have fun drawing this guy. This guy has all the right characteristics for a character that I like. Well, my own character per se, but just a little bit different. Like my OC, he doesn't wear a shirt, so that's something similar. He has shorts, and then I just changed last week. I changed his my OC wears sandals, and I just changed his thing to boots, like farmer's boots. Welcome, Malachi. Thank you for joining, Ricky or Rick. Welcome to the stream. All right, so this is our, oh, forgot to put our 15 minutes. All right, so we're running our 15 minutes again. 15 minutes on the clock. These are our 15-minute challenges. Here we go. All right. And again, one of my methods of drawing, as always, is to do the bean method, where you just do two circles and then you connect them. That way you know the angle of the character, and you don't have to guess where to put these lines. As you can see, his neck is going this way, but then his body curves this way a little bit, and then it goes down. So once you do the bean method, it already cuts that out. So you just got to connect these lines. Let's put the shoulder here, build the shoulder over here. And then you can create the waist, and one leg this way, the other leg that way. And here we go. All right. I enjoy making these characters young. So when Toriyama, when they made Daima, I had a breath of fresh air with all the characters, because they made them kids again. Welcome, Esper, GP. Welcome to the stream. Get Stone. Welcome to the stream. Okay. And the other hand comes down to about here. And this guy got shorts. So you can right away color it in. You don't have to even wait. All right, we got 13 minutes left. 13 minutes. Hey again, Crispy. Thank you for jumping over to Twitch. Yeah, I'm still getting familiar with all the chats and things. Okay. And there used to be a time when I drew and I just went down like a printer, where like it'll be like boom, 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 finishing everything. But now I just like to have a sense of the whole canvas, and then keep adding more details and whatnot. Rick, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Try to stream every night. Every night try to do something. It's mainly sketches that I've been doing, but every once in a while I'll do a 3D model. Recently did Omega Shenron from Dragon Ball GT. I did the live uh, on Nomad Sculpt, and that was a pretty fun stream. Let's bring his head a little bit lower. But usually I'm doing sketches just because I'm trying to get faster at drawing, because I need to get better and faster, better and faster, better and faster. All right. I think Sandland is the sixth universe, but it's hard to confirm. It's just my own personal theory. I was just watching a video actually right before I started streaming to get a little bit more of a backstory, and they say that he's the son of Dabura, and Dabura, he's like the prince of hell. Yeah. So I think it's a prequel. Somebody was saying that they think there's another theory, like it's a prequel to Dragon Ball Z, that they explain about why the universe of Dragon Ball Z, they have so much sand and so much um like chaos and whatnot. Okay, my daughter learning how to draw. Oh, nice. Yeah. So my streams are pretty friendly. I don't curse much. So if your daughter ever wants to watch, the only thing is that they're late, and but I always put them up on YouTube. So feel free to share this with her. My daughter is 3, and I sometimes do videos with her. We started working on a book together, and that's something that I haven't finished. But it's really fun, man, when you can do things with your children. She be telling me, "Dad, when's the book gonna be finished?" And I have to prioritize certain things sometimes. And that book should be one of them. I'm working on a book right now for a client, and this when I finish this book, it should give me some air to work on my book. Should be pretty fun. All right, we got 9 minutes left. 9 minutes left. All right, welcome user. All right, but yeah, I still haven't watched Sandland though. I haven't watched Daima yet, but it's on my list. I have many things on my list of to do and to watch. All right, let's get this guy's socks on. Feel free to head over to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my channel for new tutorials videos. I just dropped a tutorial today. Pretty much a dive into Procreate, different tools that it has, tools that people don't really talk about, and yeah, it's like all in one. It even does 3D, and that's something that I didn't talk about. But you can do 3D painting on Procreate. It's pretty cool. Get your sculpts, put them in here, and paint them. Hey, Robo Side East, welcome to the stream. All right, and usually I just do my feet pretty tiny. Maybe we can make this even smaller. I'm getting focused on the details. We got 7 minutes, and there we go. It's not always good to do details so early on. And when I say details, I just mean like the wrinkles on these things. Now that we got the shape, we can add them. We can add the little crease over here. But I mainly just like to do these little triangles for feet. Just again, because I like so much more of these than these. So let's see how we can fix them. I think I got it. Let's see. Make it shorter, bring it down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave it. There we go. All right. Welcome, Kenneth. Kenneth. Welcome to the stream. Okay. And bend this up a little bit. All right. 6 minutes left. Boom. And now we can move on to the face. Usually I do the face when we have 5 minutes left, but I feel like I'm already a little behind, so I had to speed it up. We had the tail over here, somewhat of a rat's tail. This guy gives me the sense of like Kid Buu for some reason, like a little bit of a menace. But he's the main character of the story. Hey Gene, JJ the Wave, welcome to the stream. We're doing a 15-minute sketch of Beelzebub from Sandland. We're almost done with the second one. This is our second sketch of the night. And we are 45 minutes into the stream. All right, let's do this hand. So for the hand, this is a little trick. Wait, did I do? Oh, I was gonna say, did I do the bracelet on the other one? But it was invisible. So no need to worry about bracelets on that first one. All right, let's get to the little shortcut for the hand. And it's just pretty much to do the fingers out, and then all you gotta do is connect it back in, sort of like a sausage. With the, I like to do my fingers a little square on top. Connect them in. That way you have somewhat of a even scale, and we have a hand. I just do a little bit bigger, just for my taste. And zoom out. Boom. Let's see. By the way, did anybody see the new H what is it? HKMB? My Chris Browley's new video about this robotic hand that he's using. MKBHD. He just made a video about robotic hands. It's pretty interesting. And it's funny to see someone with a hand using it, but pretty much testing the nerves that it reads correctly. I just thought about it because I did this hand. All right, let's add this. And just erase away over here. 3 minutes left. All right, prequel, then it has been a very far past then, but how far is it? Because they're portable capsules, but no name of Bulma family tree. Oh, interesting. Well, that's a theory that someone suggested. I just watched that also on YouTube right before the stream. Um, but yeah, and they talk about like how the humans made the world a wasteland because of wars and things like that. That might just be maybe something common. Um, but it'll be interesting to see if this guy joins in the universe. You know, the other thing is that I love when creators just have one world and then just connect a bunch of different worlds into it. Casper, welcome. Let's see. Let's put this ear in a little bit more. Sort of like what Disney does. I think it's really cool that you make a story, let it live in multiple timelines, and then they meet each other. Like I think he's been doing that way before though. Since he started the whole show with Dragon Ball, he had Dr. Capsule, I think her name was. And the Frankenstein character, I forgot his name, Android 8, I think. Wait, how come this is not showing? Let's see. Be nice. Welcome to the stream. All right, and thank you to those who have stayed on the stream on TikTok. Appreciate you guys. And the new followers, welcome. If you guys have a suggestion for the next stream, what's the name of the character? My daughter's girls. Okay, cool. Yeah, leave them on the comments. This was suggested last night to draw Beelzebub today, and I am enjoying this guy. I finally I'm getting the hang of like reading the comments and all that stuff. It's one of the things that I struggle with when I'm streaming, making sure that I have all the screens with all the comments up. I try to have the comments legible on the screen, but for some reason it doesn't pop up. Neither does the if someone subscribed. I still haven't activated that. Don't know why it's not working, but I'll try another website. All right, let's erase this and do it again. I got focus on the small details. All right, there we go. That's much better. So doing overall shape and then breaking it down is, oh man, time's up. You get better with time. Thank you. All right, so I didn't get to finish this one, but I just feel like I want to do his face. I'm getting better at reading comments and seeing all the things, but I'm not getting better at. I'm losing my the edge of keeping time. Alerts. Okay, you should try out Stream Elements for alerts. Okay, let's see. What is this? Okay, cool. I think I started it, but I didn't finish and jumped on something else. So thank you for the suggestion. Stream alert. Stream element. All right, let me close out Pinterest. For some reason, it just crashed. Boom. Talking about Dabura. Oh, Dabura. There he is. And you could tell this is a younger Dabura, not like the same one in Dragon Ball Z. So I agree with that it's a prequel, or that it may be a prequel. Where is it? Easy right here. All right. And where were we? We were doing this guy. Just gonna finish it up real quick, even though I'm over the time. But who is really counting? Oops. Okay. Well, finally, another thing that I struggle is to do the left eye first. And today, pretty happy to say that I did the left eye first. My own personal struggles. Okay. I like his eyes. I just want to make him round instead of square. For the nose, I'll just do this little bit here. And the mouth will be the same. Uh, Crispy, by the way, do you have a original character? Because on Thursday we're thinking of doing OC night, where we just swap OCs. You can think about one also, and we'll just put a picture of your Spider-Man, if anything. But yeah, thinking of an original OC swap, where one we'll just randomly rotate our characters. Not sure. Okay, no problem. You can come up with one on the spot. Where we would swap our characters out and original characters and have each other draw the other's character. Okay. This one, I did go over my 15-minute mark. I just want to have it, like I said, I want to have something finished here. For the next one, I'll be sure to keep it tight with the 15 minutes. All right. Let's see. Let's move on to the hair. It's not letting me your Discord. I've been trying everything. Okay. I'll send it to you personally. Send me a message on TikTok and let me see if this works. Thomas. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me know. All right. I sent you the link. Let me know if it worked. Anyone who wants to join, send me a DM on TikTok or Instagram or anywhere you can find. Send me a DM and ask for the Discord link, and I'll send it to you directly. Some reason, these things have been expiring, and I am not too good at keeping track of that. All right, let's get. All right, I think I can move his face just a little bit more to the right. And that's why it's important also to mark your faces when you're drawing them. In animation is usually a must to just do these little cross hatch when you, just to keep the orientation of the face at bay, and that would have been much simpler. Helps out with your, with your drawing, and that way you don't have to fix it so much afterwards. All right, let's see. Really cool hair. You see, this is another reason why I like this this feels more like hair, and this is like an updated version of Dragon Ball Z if they were to remake characters. The hairs have like this little swoosh at the end. They like curl and stuff. It's not so spiky, so sharp. So that's this is a newer character, I believe, so it has some differences. All right, let's add the horns right here. It's gonna make them a little bit more round. He looks a little bit more friendly. Okay. So I think this guy gives me a resembles like a remix of Goku and Vegeta, where he's like nice, but also he could be very fierce. I just had a like a when I was taking a shower, I had an idea of like making a fusion of Vegeta and Majin Buu, and not really thinking of what that will look like Kid Buu and Vegeta, and then like reimagine the whole saga of when Maji Vegeta, but instead of him turning into the Maji Vegeta by himself, he fused with Buu and created this like new character, which I think will be cool. It's not letting me join the Discord. Trying everything. Okay. Let me see. Did you were you able to join by the way? Let me check. Oh, thank you. Gosh darn it. It's me. It gets me to Discord, but nothing happens. I have no idea. I'll take more effort than the way I'm thinking is if we tried each other on Discord, but too much we can't do. There's another day. No problem. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm going to bed. Have a good night, man. Thank you for tuning in. Thomas, appreciate you coming into the stream. And yeah, yes, Art, welcome. Bosom, thank you for tuning in. And thank you for those who are staying on the stream. John Hayes, Miles Morales, Crispy, thank you for tuning in. All right, so we're finally done with this character. Let's move on to something else. It's air. It's air. You're awesome. Oh, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. It's LARALR. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but thank you. All right. Let's see. And here we're just gonna add the cape. Oh, it's all right. Oh, cool, 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 cool. Yeah, I feel like an old man, but yeah, man. Thank you for tuning in and for trying to get into the Discord unsuccessfully, but we'll try again some other time. All right. So we got two done. Now we can move on. Let's see if anyone has a suggestion for the 10-minute challenge. If anyone has a suggestion, let me know in the comments on Twitch, TikTok, or LOL. Get the best showers ideas. Yeah, man. Ideas come in the shower, man. I think that's a blessing. Like just a place where you can quiet your mind and just as the water flows, your thoughts flow. All right. If five, I thought the same thing. Beelzebub, Beelzebub character is almost like Vegeta, but a bit like a brat, but in a fun way. Yeah, cool, cool. Yeah, I want to see what the story is with this kid. All right. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Feel free to share with your friends. That way, or feel free to keep liking the stream so that more people can see that the stream is ranking or something. I think that's what people say. No idea. All right. And we're going to move on. I think I want to take a crack at making that Vegeta and Majin Buu fusion. It's going to be a bit wild. So, what is it? We are an hour in the stream. I think this is the first time that I'm going to attempt a fusion live. So, let's create a collage. So, one cool thing about Pinterest, if you didn't know now, is that you can do collages. Welcome Eclipse. All right. And last time I tried to do baby Vegeta. Today I'm gonna attempt fusion of Majin Buu and Vegeta. All right, this should be our next. Let's move him up. You know, there's something very chill about this character, Beelzebub. He's like super late. Oh, I already have it up here. Okay. Anyways, all right. So let's see how we fuse. I think organize. And nope. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna keep until I find. Let me keep this open. So we're doing Beelzebub today from Sandland. Nick Toes. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. So we're 1 hour in. Let me swap my microphone just because last time it died. And this time we're not gonna let that happen. But thank you to Spidey for always keeping track of this microphone dying. Let me mute. All right, there we go. Successfully transfer the mic so that we don't end up being muted later. Good thing it brings two so that I can charge one while the other one is working. All right, so bear with me here as I am plugging these mics to charge. I know. Okay, so this will be my attempt of fusing Vegeta and Kid Buu. Let's see if I find. Let's see. So collage. Okay. So from my boards, Dragon Ball. Yeah. So this is a new feature that Pinterest has that you can create boards. And for some reason, I think he would end up looking like this. So let's add this boob just because. This will be a reference. Let's add another one. And today I was looking at a bunch of just different uh different side characters in Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball who were pretty fun to look at, had some interesting designs, but then we never saw them ever again. All right, so and Vegeta and Kid Buu have some similarities, so I think it'll be cool to see how this would blend. And this is me expanding what I do on the stream, so something new, a little bit different. I believe that he will have his arm crossed in this pose, and he may be tiny. Let's add this one. Not so tiny, but let's see. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Pretty cool that we can do this on Pinterest. Oops. Eyes fallen. Welcome, welcome to the stream. All right, let's see if we can edit this. Make it bigger. And you could tell this is like super AI-ish that designed this feature. Where we can just cut out things as if it was Photoshop, you know? I don't know if you ever remember those days that you had to crop out somebody and you had to do it manually. Now everything is magic. All right, so we're almost done with. We just gotta find a couple of Kid Buu references. Oops, let's bring down this Vegeta. This is our. I think this is gonna be a 20-minute challenge because it's a little bit more intense than just um a 10-minute challenge. As I'm creating a whole new character here. And this okay. Where's my Kid Buu? All right, he should be coming up. That's Manji. All right, so let's get this one first. They don't different pose, but we could see his clothes. It's a big Manji. All right, here we go. Boom. And let's just, for dynamic purposes, I want to get another post that's a little bit more. Let's add oob there also, just for the fun of it. Bring this Vegeta down. Put the Majin Boos up. A little awkward. There we go. Move this down. All right, and then one more boo, and there we go. All right, I think we have a nice collage. I hope that the mic doesn't mute too, but I have to wake up early, so I must go to sleep. Have a good one, man. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I do have to wake up early as well, so I'll be streaming. Probably this should be my last uh two drawings. I should make one and two more. All right, Vegeta, Boo, Vegeta Boo. This will be our name of our creation. And let's add this into our Dragon Ball. Oh. Yeah, so no, the mic is not going to turn off because I have. Hello, welcome, Jarama, Taro. I have the mic in. I just swapped it, so it shouldn't turn off. All right, so this is our challenge of tonight. Let's erase. Oops, let's just move this face out of here. Have a good night, brother. Thank you, Spider, for tuning in tonight. All right, so let's open up our new thing here. And for this challenge, let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're learning a lot of things as we are doing, as always. Go come with a plan and explore. That's my favorite thing to do. All right, so I think it's pretty epic to have a cross arm Vegeta, so let's go with this one. Can we see it? No, we cannot. There we go. So we're gonna go with this. Let me put 15 minutes on the clock. Welcome. For those tuning in, we are doing a 15-minute challenge of Fusion, Vegeta and Majin and Kid Buu, which should be a fun one. I have an idea of what I want of Vegeta and what I want of Kid Buu. So I want the pose of Vegeta. Just cross arm over here. Then the pants of Kid Buu. And it's funny because the pants of Kid Buu is also the pants of Gogeta and Oob. So let's see what we come up with. Okay. And it's funny because I think when Vegeta is this little, he also fights a lot with his feet. So does Kid Buu and also Vegito or Gogeta. Yeah, they both fight with their feet a lot. Like I'm too good to use my hands against you. Okay. All right, let's do shoulder here. And here we go. So I'm attempting to do a fusion between Kid Buu and Vegeta. It's something that I used to do a lot of fusions, but between rappers and Dragon Ball Z characters. Today I'm doing my first fusion live. We got 12 minutes left. Now let's move back. Thank you for the hearts. Miles, thank you. Rick, welcome back. All right, let's see. This thing, did it get stuck again? Yes, it did. Boom. Go to Pinterest one more time. Majin Cool. Even this guy has a similar clothes. Let me just copy his M right here. All right. Oh wow. Let me see if I can add this to the collage. Boom. Get the collage right here. Let me get this pose. All right. Hey Jess, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. So on the stream today, we're doing our first fusion of the night. You should never. Welcome, welcome. All right. Thank you for the likes. All right, so let's see. So now we got to choose between the hair or Majin Buu's. I think we could do Majin Buu's eyes for this one, but the iconic Vegeta hairline. Let's see. It'll be a weird fusion, but see what we come up with. Maybe we just create a very long. All right, that's gonna be experimental. All right. All right, so is it Japanese? Yeah. So this is from Dragon Ball Z, Japanese anime, like from Goku and stuff. I think you know Goku. It's what I've been drawing every night uh, for the past couple of months. Yeah, and these are different characters in the story, and I'm just making a random fusion to see how it turns out. Okay, so let's see. This might be a little bit awkward to have just one long antenna here. Yeah, that might be too awkward. But let's just leave it there for now. Have Boo's ear. Okay. And let's see this serious face. Can I zoom in? Okay. Slide this over. Hey, Lados. Welcome, welcome to the stream. All right. And we have 8 minutes left. So we're still doing pretty good on time. Pretty good on time. or something so weird. I do want to keep Boo's boots. We can shade it in right away so that we know that's locked in. Are you live on Twitch? Yeah, I am. I'm doing like triple stream. I'm doing on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. I was doing Kick for a little bit, but my stream starts lagging when I do Kick. So I was like, all right, let's just do three. Just testing it out to see how it goes, and different people are swimming in different waters, so I'm just like testing it out. But decided to just stick to two for now. Okay. All right, let's erase this, all of this. Let's fix some of that up. So more iconic things about Vegeta are his eyebrows or his hairline. Yeah, and it's always something different, at every stream. So um, I was just exploring, but for now, I'm just gonna stick to these. Okay. What is this? Vita Loop. Welcome to the stream. I think Twitch is great for art, though. That's cool. Yeah, it's great for art, and it's amazing for gaming. So just like shooting my shots and see how it lands. It's seeing what sticks. Yeah. So every night, what I do is I do about 3 or 4 sketches, 15 minutes each, and then the audience gets to choose in between my 15 minutes. I do a 10-minute stream where the audience chooses a 10-minute sketch, and then I continue like doing that for the rest of the stream. Why isn't it zooming in? All right, let's choose this guy. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this thing it's pretty good, but it's a little clunky when I want to zoom in. Yep. Okay, so let me just make it up. If you need a mod here, I'm down to help out. Oh, thank you. Get rid of some bots and spam. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I have no idea. How do I make you? Let me see. How do I make you mod type? Okay, let me see. Slash. This is the part of Twitch that always takes a pro. All right, mod. Okay, I can just copy and paste. Hmm. So there's a lot of code involved in Twitch, huh? I did not know that. So we are doing a Majin Buu and Vegeta fusion. And by Majin Buu, I mean Kid Buu. At that. All right, copy and paste. Oh, here we go. Okay. Flash mod. Enter. Okay, cool. All right, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. There you go. Uh, oh, okay. Yeah, every night when I'm doing this thing, something always pops up a random message. and I just let it be because I'm like, oh, somebody's writing a robot. All right, hey, welcome, Jawkin. King, welcome to the stream. I'm fusing Vegeta today as my halfway challenge, fusing Vegeta and Majin Buu and see what we come up with. Yo, yo, welcome, welcome. Andrew Rapp, welcome to the stream. I don't know if this will turn out the way I envisioned it, but we're gonna have something. All right, because this thing is a little bit acting on the weird side, I'm just gonna have to do this. Oh, and here we go. We froze again, but I think I have a good angle there. Forward. Thank you for the likes, by the way, Jaw King. Appreciate it. I got some people for you to meet. Nice, man. Let me know. Let me know. I'm doing streams every night, and usually it's about Dragon Ball Z for this month. Next month, I am gonna switch it up, and I'll be doing May Marvel. I'll be sketching Marvel characters for the month of May. But again, for the month of for what's left in on the live right now, awesome, awesome. All artists, all thank you. Cool, cool, cool. Appreciate that. All right, let's get this eyes locked in. Yeah, okay. I'll share your life. I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing, man. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, so tonight I'm doing a mashup of Majin Buu and Vegeta. Trying to see once I get past this little detail here, trying to see which side do I sway more towards. It's a little weird still. It's in the cooking process. It's never pretty. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you. It looks like a gray right now, like an alien, but it's about to take shape in a little bit. We have 43 seconds left. I'm gonna add 5 minutes just because I was doing some modding stuff. Gonna add 5 minutes because I am excited about this. Let me see. How do I add time? We add 5 minutes. All right, let's stop this one and continue with the five. All right, and we lost it on the stream. There you go. Hello, hello, welcome. Share the live, encourage more viewers to share. Jaw King, once again, I appreciate that. Okay, so let's close out Pinterest one last time, I believe. Open it up again. Every time I zoom in, it keeps crashing. So, all right, let's add this and this. Boom. Go back to our Dragon Ball pin. All right, let's see. Let's flip it around. We got half of Majin Buu, half of Vegeta. Okay. I do like Majin Buu's glove though, comparison to Vegeta. Oh man, we already got 3 minutes left. Uh, it can be annoying. Yeah, man. I'm realizing that now. I'm like, okay, okay. There we go. Even though the pose is not the same, I'm gonna just wing it here. All right. Move it back. So funny enough, right? When Vegeta goes Ultra Ego, that's at the. I'm gonna add the earring on the top here. I'm gonna add the nose. But when Vegeta goes Ultra Ego, he doesn't have eyebrows. So that's a plus for this fusion. We're almost done. Um, I wish I would be doing more of an iconic pose, but limited time here. We got 2 minutes left. Put his hand more in the middle here. Okay. Thank you for sharing once again, Jaw King. Jaw King. All right. So let's see how we finish up this Frankenstein monster. All right, we got one finger, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's lean him forward a bit. Let's rotate this belt as well. Warp it out a little bit more. Oh, 51 seconds, and I still didn't finish. All right. Let's see. Boom. Let me add this. Now I'm wondering if he should have the little jacket that usually they have. But you know what? I just had an idea. Because Vegeta and Majin Buu, they both fuse, so he's gonna have a mohawk instead of a instead of all right, so 10 more minutes on the clock. Actually, I'm not gonna time it anymore because I just got into this and the ideas just are coming back. So he's gonna have a mohawk instead of the antenna. The only thing is that the hair is gonna be just the length of the antenna. And thank you to those who are tuned in, who are locked in on TikTok. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Feel free to drop any comments as time goes, or like the screen just so that it encourages other people to also. Let's see. That's good. Oops. Oh, I can't zoom. Okay, there we go. Okay. So this one works. Okay. So this is just a random idea that I had today in the bathroom, and it's coming true. So instead of Vegeta turning into Maji Vegeta, he turned into Maji Vegeta Buu in this random timeline. All right, let's move his head just a little bit more forward, tilt it, and let's see, make his head a bit bigger. All right. Let me know what you guys think of this fusion so far, Vegeta and Kid Buu. What do you guys think on the chat? Okay. Shoulder here. Here we go. and then I'll be going back to Geo. Welcome to the stream. I'll be going back to drawing Beelzebub from Sandland. And I'm almost done with the stream. I am 1 hour and 30 minutes in. I should be done in about 2 hours tonight. Appreciate those who tuned in, those who passed by, and those who subscribe. I appreciate the subscriptions, the new followers. I stream every night around this time for about 2 hours, and it's mainly sketching. One of these days, I do want to finish a drawing live, but as of yet, it's only sketching. Just because I love exploring, and this is the part that is more fun for me, the exploration phase. When I'm going into the line art and stuff, it just gets boring. So this is the fun part. All right, let's see. All right, so we've been on Vegeta for a while now. Let's see if we move on to Majin Buu for a bit. All right, let's zoom in. Let's see which one should we look at. I think this one was a good contestant. Okay. All right, so I feel like Majin Buu right now is feeling taking over Vegeta's body. All right. Now I'm thinking of just swapping this arm. See if we flip it. Let's see. We can leave it like this. Maybe it may look a little bit more menacing when his hands are down. All right, gloves are locked in. Shoulders. Looking awesome so far. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Want to see if I fix hands just a bit. Okay. Let me finish this hair of. All right, and let's add some fangs to this guy. Monet Creation, welcome to the stream. I'm making a fusion of Vegeta and Majin Buu, Kid Buu to be exact. Looking like a gray alien with a mohawk. Let me add some of these holes here. I'm gonna add a nose just so that it moves away from Majin Buu so much. And he has the ear, the ear, the eyes, the mouth. Let me add something over Vegeta. Move this. And if this was gonna be the eye color would be Vegeta's color. Kobe, welcome to the stream. Okay. Here we go. And I think I can move his head more back. Okay. Got some nails. All right, so this is one option. All right, now the other, I'm gonna make a duplicate real quick, and I'm gonna add, let me move this guy up. I'm gonna make 3 versions, I guess, of this guy. I'm gonna add the shoulder pads. Oops. Let's cut this out. Cut and paste. All right, let's fuse it with that one. Justin, welcome to the stream. We're doing a bit of a fusion here, Majin Buu and Vegeta. Let's see. Mm. All right, let me move him to the back. Move forward him right there, and then move this guy forward. Gonna have to look at the shoulder pads really to get a little bit more accurate of what they would look like. But I'm thinking something like this. I did Piccolo recently, so I'm like thinking about Piccolo right now as I'm doing these things. Let's see. One, there we go. I know I didn't have to look too far to find it. Okay, so when they have the shoulder things, it just has it doesn't have the straps. See, this is where reference is so important, because if you want to get something a little bit more accurate, you just have to, find it. And if we see it in the future that Majin Buu and Vegeta fuse, we can always refer to my live that we saw here first, just in case this turns out to be a real thing. Okay. Now we can make his body wider. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And matter of fact, to his feet, we can add this thing there. I think we have something here. Something. Oh yeah, I forgot to add the nose. Gives me Saiban Man vibes with Vegeta. Saiban Man and yeah, all these Krillin and Like just a whole different character overall. All right, but let's continue. Fill it in here. Also fill it in here. And there we have it. All right. I'll say semi-successful. And where's his hair? Okay, let's see. I think we should be done with this guy. All right, so this was our challenge for the night. All right, let me take a screenshot of that because I think it's turned out to be an interesting book. And this one too. All right, we're gonna be finishing our stream with the last drawing of the night, which is another um Sandland creation. One day I hope to paint this guy and see what that looks like. Till then, we shall see. All right, so we're gonna be doing our last Sandland creation, which I thought it was gonna be this one, but it's too simple. Let's do something with more emotion. Milky Way Designs, welcome to the stream. We just finished creating our Vegeta and Majin Buu fusion. If you want to see that, let me know, and I'll just pop it on the screen real quick. Turned out to be looking like a Majin Buu and Saibai Man put together. All right. All right, so we might go with this. Let me double check, and that might be the best post that I can think of. This is a bit too. Yeah, I want to create something with emotion. This one is really cool too, but all right, let's go with this one. Hey Alice, welcome to the stream. Joe, welcome. So we're doing Sandland. We just finished creating our fusion, and this will be the last run of the night. Let's put 15 minutes on the clock, and we are getting started. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cancel this one. Cancel that one. And 15 minutes. Boom. Appreciate everyone tuning in tonight and those sticking around. Really appreciate that on TikTok. Spidey, thank you so much, Crispy, as well, for sticking around. All right, let's make this guy a little smaller. Just shrink him up a bit. Here we go. And another frontal pose. There's no, I couldn't find a pose of him flying or lunging at somebody. There's a image of him crouching, but wanted to have something with emotions to end the stream. Okay. Okay, we got shoulders. I see the head could be a little bit lower. Boom. Move it in and a little bit higher. All right, it is 1:45. I should be done by 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. So 15 more minutes. I might do just a little bit of cleanup. Pretty happy that I've been cleaning up these drawings as I go, so I don't have to wait all the way to the end, clean them up. All right, let's add the fist over here, the other fist over here. We have a little bit of foreshortening because this hand comes forward towards us. All right, here we go. His anatomy is a little bit different than what I'm used to, so I'm just going with the flow here. All right, I'm gonna add his thumb right there. One finger, two, three, and four. Move it to the right. It. Okay, and this guy's pretty skinny, so his muscles are just well, his limbs are just cylinders right now. But I do like to add a little bit of curvature to the wrist, just to have some volume, and it's what I'm used to as well. Okay, we have one, two, three. See how I cheat my hands, make little corns for hands. Okay, let's see. CRTV, welcome to the stream. Sponge Sam, Sponge Sam, welcome, welcome. All right, because I already drew this guy already, so I have an idea of what he's wearing. So even though I can't see it, I can just make it up. This is the importance of studying, right? Like you study a character, now before you know it, his information is ingrained in your mind. So I don't even have to look too much at the reference. Okay. Move them up a little bit more. Because at this point, I'm drawing from imagination as well. Since I'm developing. I haven't developed it fully, but I'm developing a formula where the drawings are in my style or something that I feel more comfortable. There's a lot of shapes, like geometric shapes, or cylinders, and uh, for example, the boot. Usually, I just do a big square and take out the point right there. All right, let's add some the socks here. Close the foot. We got 9 minutes left. 9 minutes on the clock, and time is ticking. Let's close in the shorts here. All right, here we go. We got the socks. Thank you again to all those new subscribers and followers from this stream. Appreciate you guys. Again, on my streams, you get to choose the drawing in between my 15-minute challenges. For that challenge, I'll give 10 minutes. Like I said tonight, I didn't do too many challenges, but I did challenge myself um, to fuse some characters. Let's see. Oop. Move them around. Move this legs a little closer. Bring it out. And this other leg. Okay, and this one can be a little bit, let's see, thinner and lower. You know, legs have never been my forte when it comes to the anatomy of a leg. But as long as you know how to draw cylinders and rectangles, you'll be good. There you have a leg. And there you have another leg. There you have a body, and we have a character. All right. Almost done with this guy. Let me erase that. Kendrick or Kendrick. Kendrick. Welcome to the stream. All right. At the tail coming from the left side. Boom. Feel free to share this stream with someone that you think may enjoy art or Dragon Ball Z, either one. I appreciate it. Okay. 6 minutes left, and we still got a bit of a way to go here. Let's bring down his head even more. Brought it down already 2 times. Third time is a charm, I believe. Bring it lower. Okay, I'm gonna add something here, even though he doesn't have a rib cage. Gonna erase a little bit. Let me change this eraser to the pencil eraser. And Princey Trophy, Tofi, welcome to the stream. Thankfully, the chat hasn't, TikTok hasn't been giving me a lot of problems like yesterday. Closed out like 3-4 times during the stream. But today's been pretty good. All right, time to do the hair. For the hair, I'm first gonna do this base shape. Take out the ear from there. Let's see the eyes. We see the nose. Oh, nice. Oh wow, Magic Piccolo. I've never seen that. Let's save this menace's face. And let's save Vegeta. All right. Okay. Wiki wiki. All right. Let's 3 minutes left, 4 minutes. And it is 5 minutes to 2. Yep. I'm pretty good on time today. And also pretty happy with the stream. Thank you guys again for tuning in. All right, we got some. You know what's funny? After doing that fusion, I think this is what Vegeta and Majin Buu would have looked like because of the pink color and the hair, and except for the horns. But I think this guy's closer to Vegeta Majin Buu fusion than the one I did. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make his mouth. Actually, that's pretty good. Color that in. We got one sharp tooth, another sharp tooth. And it's time to do the hair now. I'll leave the horns for last. Like I said earlier, I enjoy this Super Saiyan hairstyle more than the ones that we have regularly. Well, it's not Super Saiyan hairstyle for this guy, but this hairstyle for Super Saiyan would be cool. All right. 1 minute left. I also want to remind you guys that on Thursday we'll be drawing a hangout drawing in magma.com, where you could draw with people all in one space, all in one canvas. That should be fun. I believe we will be doing OC swapping on Thursday. So if you have an original character, you can somebody will draw it for you, and you will draw somebody else's OC. So think about it. Come ready, and I'm ready to share. And when I say share, come ready to share space. Come ready to share words. Ready to share stories. So you can talk a little bit about your character, what's his name, where he comes from. And if you want to join the Discord, feel free to send me a DM and I'll send you the link. We're having a little bit of issues with it recently, so once I send it to you, please let me know if it works, and we'll move on from there. All right, we got 17 minutes left, and again, pretty happy with this one as well. I think today from the beginning of the stream, because I was drawing today, this wasn't my first drawing of the day. Usually when it's my first drawing, they turn out to be pretty bad. The first drawing, but then it gets better. All right, so we hit the 2 hour mark of streaming tonight. We did one challenge tonight and 3 sketches. And by challenge, I mean this one. This was my attempt to make a fusion of Vegeta and Majin Buu. Well, Kid Buu. This is what we had. And alright, so we're back. Let's see. Yep, and this is our drawing of today. Or drawings of today. Gonna add minor details here because usually at the end I will go back and retouch all of the drawings, but I think like today, I believe today we did pretty good in terms of timing and detail. Not too much to be cleaning up over here. Dre Slick, welcome to the stream. We're finishing up pretty much our last sketch of the night. We focus on making Sandland's main character. What is his name again? Bill B. What is it? Let me see. Bizzlebob. What am I saying it bad? Bizzlebob. Bizzlebob? Yeah, Bizzlebob. All right. Last minute touches. Suave, baby. Welcome to the stream. We're finishing up here. Let's move this little face out of the way. Just put it up here. And let me color his eyes. I wish he had his cape just to show it in the wind. Would have been, let me see if I add a cape. And let's move it, since the tail is this way. Let's move it to the other side. Matter of fact, there we go. We have a improvised cape. All right, well, thank you so much for watching tonight. This has been a pretty fun stream. Thank you again to those who joined, to those who follow. This was Beelzebub from Sandland, another Akira Toriyama story. Usually I draw Dragon Ball Z characters. Tonight was something different, something from what people call it the prequel of Dragon Ball Z. On Monday, Spider Ghost will be streaming Sandland, which I'm looking forward to watching that. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys. Grocery Spider, Spider Ghost, yes. Shout out to you guys for coming in and sharing a little bit of your night. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. Don't forget this Thursday we'll be doing a drawing hangout. So tune in, join in on the Discord. Peace out.